Good afternoon, class. My name is Tamika, and I'm going to do a brief video on what is bioarchaeology and how it is similar to forensic anthropology. Bioarchaeology is the study of human skeletal remains from archaeological sites, where forensic anthropology also analyzes skeletal remains. Now, a bioarchaeologist's main focus is understanding the past life waves of historical and prehistorical people through analyzing the skeletal remains that are found. Also, the bioarchaeologist compiles information from these ancient skeletal remains in an attempt to reconstruct the life of the individual as well as the groups of people and their communities. They studied their archaeological populations to get a better sense of how these large groups lived. They also study the differences between people's status, male versus female, and a young person compared to an older person. Now, again, a forensic anthropology also analyzes skeletal remains, and both a bioarchaeologist and a forensic anthropologist uses specific methods and techniques when analyzing skeletal remains that are found. So I'm going to give you a brief list of certain steps that they both use in analyzing, or that they begin with when analyzing the skeletal remains. They first both begin with distinguishing, do we have human remains or are these animal bones? So once they determine, okay, yes, we do have human remains, then they go to figure out, okay, well, are we working with one individual or do we have a group of individuals here? Then they will figure out, once they, know we got human bones and it's just one individual, let's figure out the sex of this of this individual. So then they will determine, okay, we have a male here. Next, after they figure out, okay, yep, we got a male, let's figure out how old he is and how old he was when he died. So they would do the analysis to determine, okay, he seems about, maybe he was in his 30s. So they got a male, he's in his 30s. Then they would say, let's figure out his stature. What's his body height? Was he tall? Was he short? Was he stocky? Was he slim? They'll do all the analysis to try to get this information. So once they got it to male, he's in his 30s. We're going to say he was pretty tall, a medium build. Next, they're going to move to determining if that particular person had any pathologies or stress indicators. Basically trying to see, was this person ill? Was this person in good health? What was that particular individual's state prior to them dying? Now, again, both bioarchaeologists and forensic anthropologists does all of these steps and techniques when analyzing the skeletal remains. Now, where they differ is the purpose. A bioarchaeologist is just wanting to know how people lived many years ago. Basically, trying to see what their lifestyle, how their behavior was compared to how behavior of people are, here today. And then when it comes to forensic anthropology, their purpose is more so to aid lawyers and defendants in legal investigations. So when they do their analysis, they're needing to be a little bit more or have a little bit more information. So they will go through those steps, but then they would add 2 more steps where they will want to try to determine the ancestry of that particular individual, as well as calculating the postmortem interval. So those will be the 2 differences of a forensic anthropologist compared to the bioarchaeologist. So just to recap, a bioarchaeologist is the study of, or they study human or ancient human skeletal remains just to better understand their life patterns, their behaviors, how it was when they, in their day and age, pretty much. Where a forensic anthropologist does their analysis to determine who that person was, when they died and what they died from. So I hope this gives you guys a little better understanding of bioarchaeology compared to forensic anthropology. Again, thank you guys for watching my video. Hope you guys have a great night.